Hello friends, if you're joining me, it's because I have sent you this link in an attempt to convert you to the Clash of Kings mod for Mount and Blade. Now this mod is based off of George R.R. Martin's A Song of Ice and Fire. It takes place during the War of the Five Kings. As you can see, I have filled up my save slots, but right here I have a particular campaign that I want to share with you all. I started off as a lonely mercenary. Let me see if I can get oriented on this map real quick. So I am here at Longtable. I'm going to reorient it so that Dorne is in the south. So I start off as a lonely mercenary up in the Iron Islands, claiming to have Greyjoy blood. If you'll see here, Great Wick now belongs to Dorne. Here's Pike, 10 Towers. Let me acquaint you with Westeros. This is the Iron Islands. This is the vast north. All the way up to Winterfell, you can see here. Here is the Westerlands, which is ruled by the Lannisters, in control of King's Landing. Here is the Vale, Gulltown. Here is the Stormlands. Here's the Stormlands, which means Dragonstone is up here. And Dorne is down here. And here's the Reach, which is where my current campaign lies. Also, across the sea, we have Lanos, Myr, Vilcian Sal, Anos, Acheron. There should be Tyrosh right there. And Bravos all the way up here. Now, as you'll see, there's a lot of orange here. I began as a lowly mercenary. I raised a lot of Dornish levies. I traveled from the Iron Islands to Dorne. I raised a lot of Dornish levies, which turn into Dornish cataphracts. At the end of their, let me show you my party. At the end, I have 33 Dornish cataphracts, my party of 57 units. They turn into cataphracts at the end of their evolution. They turn into skirmishers, then other things, then horsemen. And if the horsemen stay with me long enough, they get enough experience to turn into cataphracts. Right now, I have 30 cataphracts. My character's name is White Mane the Desert Wolf. This is what I currently look like. Here's my stats. I have wicked mad strength. My intelligence is super high. I've just been stacking intelligence because it lets you level up really quickly. And I have really high Iron Flesh and Power Strike. So as you'll see, combined with my archery and my swordsmanship, it's unparalleled. Now, in medias res, our story begins at Longtable. I have just returned from a successful campaign across the sea by way of Lys and over to Sunspear. I am serving Lord Oberyn Martell, and I am quite a highly ranked House of Dorne now. I believe Lys, Lanos, and Myr belong to me. I am their steward for having captured them. I've been sacking castles through the Reach, including Old Town, and I've been sacking castles almost everywhere. We've also, because of our great wealth, we've managed to convince lords from other regions to join Dorne. So this War of the Five Kings is really getting a little one-sided. Anyways, here's me pushing up through the Stormlands. For some reason, the North, which is this sort of pale blue, had made their way all the way to the south and conquered these castles, Ashford included, Cider Hall. I just took these back from them. We're no longer at war with the Reach. In fact, we're friendly with the Reach, but I'm taking the Reach's lands from the Northmen and giving them to Dorne. So here I am at Longtable, sieging it with my party of 57. In the castle, there are 262 units, and Lord Orton Merryweather of the North. There are 58 veteran Reach crossbowmen, so this is quite a tricky sack. But, as you'll see, it is not undoable, given that I am heavily stacked with veterans. Now, we're going to prepare our ladders to assault the wall, which will take 6 hours, even though we have, or 5 hours, because we have a lot of engineering skill on our team. So I have to wait 5 hours, as you'll see is passing, and now I get to lead my soldiers in an assault. Now when I do this, because they are heavily stacked in units, they will come sallying out. That means before we can get our ladders up on the wall, they've charged us. But now you get to see my great combat prowess. Oh no, the visibility is god-awful. So here are my Dornishmen. There are not very many of us. And there are the men of the North. Now, I am circling around so that I can get to their crossbowmen. The crossbowmen are going to be doing the most damage. But as you can see, I can largely one-hit most of them if they don't block. I am one-hitting them so well because I stacked my skill into my strength. Now I'm trying to circle around so that these crossbowmen stop tearing up my guys. I need as many alive if I want to take the walls. As you can see, I can sort of aim for the head, which is convenient. Ooh, I barely saved this cataphract's life. Okay, we have won the skirmish, and now we are about to siege the castle. I lost 1 unit, but 6 were wounded. That one that was killed was only a Dornish horseman, meaning all my cataracts are fine. We killed 80. I personally killed 15 of those 80. Not bad. Now we get to do a full-on assault, which hopefully this visibility will be to my advantage. We are heading for the siege tower, you can see right here. It was already deployed on the wall. I am using the Dothraki Arak. It's probably one of the most powerful swords with a really good reach. I have a nice kite shield here with a really high defense, and I'm wearing Dornish cataphract armor. So as you'll see, I charge into the breach pretty solidly. I just broke that guy's shield. Now I'm trying to push my way past them, doing quite a bit of damage here. Because if I can make it over here, I can get this crossbow. And now, the fox is loose in the henhouse. Now the AI isn't too smart, but they will turn and recognize that I am up here. They also have these annoying ass shields. As you'll see, it's very gratifying to just really hack into them. You'll see the blood starting to coat my right arm. It will teach these Northmen not to travel this far south again. It's funny because I guess who am I fighting? Merryweather? His house sigil must be a cornucopia because I see it on these tower shields. And here they're certainly getting their plenty of my sword in their face. I'll make sure none of them goes unfed. Well, you can see a good player, a skilled player, can make or break this battle. Reinforcements have just arrived. After I take these other crossbowmen up here, I will pour arrows upon those reinforcements. Come on, man. Come on. Push. These crossbowmen have no melee. They have short swords and giant shields. I am losing more men than I would wish, but mostly they're being knocked unconscious. This is because I have a really high surgery skill, which allows me to save my wounded. Now you get to see my archery. Hopefully I can aim for these look like Knights of the Thorn or whatever, which are really good armored infantry who can be recruited in the Reach. House Tyrell has quite a few of them and they get really annoying, but my cataphracts are much better out on the field once they are mounted. Aiming for these knights so that they stop killing my men. Because the other levies are quite unarmored, they just have small spears. Though, don't let them fool you. You can stock an entire castle with 2,000 of them and have a good defense just by attrition. Now, They say the North remembers, but I truly hope they remember to not come south and mess with Dorne again. At least not as long as White Mane the Desert Wolf roams these sands. We have some crossbowmen left over. Yes, Valdor, or was it Valar Morghulis? No, I do not want to retreat, but I have just won. These are my remaining men. My right arm and my entire right side is rather bloody. And I have taken this castle from the north. And hopefully, our lord, Oberyn Martell, will deign me worthy of ruling it. I did pay the iron price. My casualties numbered 6 with 22 wounded. I'll take about a week off just to get those guys healed. I'm going to have to recruit quite a few. We killed 199, and 59 of them were killed by me. Not bad. 59 kills. Should have been more, around 80. Lord Orton Merryweather has escaped. You can take Lords prisoner and you can ransom them. You also get to loot. Ooh, a Reach Surcoat worth 10k. Or 10,000 dragons. Not bad. I have a lot of horses here. It lets you go really fast. Taking up my inventory. Here's my Arak, Tempered Arak from Dothraki. I have a Dragonbone Bow. Dornish War Mask. Lamella Armor. You know, I'm pretty well kit, but more weight you have on, the slower you move. If you didn't notice, I was kind of like a slow-moving tank. Anywho's it? Well, my NPCs. I'm not going to request that this goes to me because I think my income is high enough and I don't want to take responsibility for defending it. Sometimes I like to take castles, but I don't like to... Oh, some of my soldiers are ready to upgrade. I don't like to take castles, but I don't like to defend them. Let's take a walk around our newly conquered castle. Here's the courtyard that we were just battling in. It's a decent courtyard. Not really a big fan of this fog. Besides, I have vacation homes over the seas. Let's go to my hall. Here's the hall. This is White Mane the Desert Wolf. We're leaving. So here's Longtable, now in the hands of Dorne, safely. Hopefully, some Dornish lords will come north and help me in this battle and defend their castle. There seems to be no enemies nearby. We are at peace with everybody, so it should be fairly safe. The Westerlands aren't even at war with us, so now the Northmen have been pushed out of the south. Hopefully this convinces you guys to try out this mod. At the very least, it really helps you get your Westerosi geography down as you conquer from town to town. I have yet to ever conquer the entire map. I firmly believe it's impossible because all the lords are so fickle and it's really hard to keep them loyal. I think if there's a mod you can turn on no escaping from prison, so you can imprison all the lords and then eventually I guess you could capture every town. But where's the fun in that? Anyways, I really hope you guys consider getting this game. You just saw it's a really fun battle game, really lots of strategy, and lots of room for just sort of creating your own narrative. Oh no, Blueburn was looted. Hope you guys enjoyed.